Welcome back to MVU Reacts. Today we got Davis, the group leader. It's Davis Gaming, right? That's the channel name?
I'm Davis.
It's called I'm Davis. Dr. Umar meets my white girlfriend. Davis played too damn much. Davis played
that's
too
wild,
damn much. They do be playing with Dr. Umar like that all the time. Hey, look. Dr. Umar.
It come with the territory. You want to be all pro black. You don't think people gonna make content out of it and test him to see if he really about what he say he about.
Are you pro black, Tristan?
Nope, not at all.
Damn, okay.
And if y'all can't tell, that's sarcasm. Before
he's
y'all
lying. I watched this video. His girlfriend ain't black.
That don't mean I can't be pro black. My mom is black. My family members is black.
I
that
see
don't
you,
make
nigga. You're
sense.
dark. I know your mom black.
But that's how I'm saying. You know how people be just like that. I don't have to. I can't. That don't make sense to me.
You don't love your black brothers and sisters?
That sounds stupid because all my brothers and friends, as I call my friends my brothers, they all are black.
Coincidentally, we all are niggas.
Ryan is mixed, but everybody else is all black.
Oh, yeah, Ryan is. And we be forgetting sometimes.
Sometimes we forget.
So we remember, I was like, oh yeah, Sophia is wrong. It makes sense.
So like I said, that shit don't make sense.
Let's get into
Dr. Martin Luther King did not do what he did for niggas to just be trying to segregate us again.
That's his hero. That's one of his heroes, Dr. Martin Luther King.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Dr. Umar is one of the most controversial figures in internet history.
When you marry a white woman, you are investing in white supremacy.
Correct.
But I would say, listen,
That is wild.
your wife is white. So we're going to stop the black talk right there. Love you, but you are no use to me with that white woman on your arm, brother.
He prides himself on being a Pan-African and believing that black people should only date black people. Today, I'm gonna prank Dr. Umar into meeting my fake white girlfriend. But first, let me tell you the story about how
He look like he going through it.
His real girlfriend didn't want to be in the
I was in
video.
the middle of shooting my Apple Vision Pro video.
He said she black.
Yo, you know
His real girlfriend black?
That's what he said on one of the TikToks. I saw a chopped up version of this. He was like, I only date black girls. I don't know if he was lying, but it looked like he
That lie detector said
he didn't like black.
That lie detector said we gonna have to react to that. I said we had already watched the shit, but we can react.
We might have to
for y'all.
react to like his part because it was a long ass.
They want us to react to the full thing. That they asked that he liked black women. He said, yeah. The lie detector said
that was a lie.
It was a lie.
Umar.
He sure posted a video with his girlfriend. She was white. Unless it was a fake picture.
Over an hour.
Was it her?
I don't think it was her though.
You know who you remind me of a little bit? The way you dress? M'Baku from the Wakanda. The same haircut. He got the same haircut.
The audio was absolutely abysmal, but basically I asked him for an interview, and he told me that he couldn't do it because he had another one to do that day.
So shoot me a text. Okay. I'm supposed to come back Friday or Saturday.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
Text me so I don't forget.
Thank you.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect to actually hear back from him, but after a month of going back and forth, he finally told me he was back in Atlanta and ready to do the interview. But now the only problem is I don't actually have a white girlfriend.
Okay, all right, y'all. So now I'm here with, what's your name again?
Tori.
I'm here with Tori, and now we have to go fake look like we're a couple, like a happy couple, which I'm not that excited about because like I'm in a real relationship, but I gotta make this YouTube video, so yeah. Anyways, let's do it.
Tori's gonna be helping me prank Dr. Umar into thinking I have a white girlfriend. We're gonna be taking some pictures so it looks like we've known each other for a long time, and then we're gonna plan an argument in front of him.
We have to look it up on Pinterest to find some inspiration, so we're gonna do that. Y'all know that couple post where you're like walking, like, and you're leading behind me, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah.
Oh, then it was her, because that's the picture.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going over what role she should play. The plan is to tell Dr. Umar that I'm having relationship problems because my girlfriend wants an open relationship, but little does he know, when she gets out here, she's gonna be Caucasian, and I'm gonna have her say this to him.
What do you want her to say in this situation? When you say
I think Dr. Umar should join us one time.
Wow.
This thing is gonna get up and leave.
There's only a few minutes left until Dr. Umar
I was just gonna
arrives.
say,
Full plan.
I'd be like, all right, y'all. It's all good, bro.
Dr. Umar in the
Yes,
flesh,
sir.
man.
Honest mind, brother.
What a pleasure it is to meet you, man.
Likewise, likewise.
Man, how's life been for you?
Life been great. I can't complain. Always ready for revolution.
Hey man, I can never go a day without seeing you on the internet. So, I mean, that means you're doing something right. I want to go ahead and show you around my humble house real quick.
Nice here.
Thank you so much. We got the city of Atlanta behind us.
Wow.
You play basketball at all?
Yeah, I wasn't good though. They made me play because I was tall.
Hey, we need to see at least one jump shot. One.
One jump shot.
One jump shot. Come on now.
Oh,
We got to get at least one from you. I already know what color it is. I don't know it's water.
I'm going to the foul line.
He got the sorry ball.
He said, I'm going to do the free throw line. He ain't finna have me out here looking crazy.
Give him a break.
This shit was kind of crooked. Why did you pick the sorriest ball?
He got the typical big man jumper, though.
Water.
Yeah, he do.
That's what we
He
doing.
do.
Hey, now you hooping though. All right, let's go ahead and go through the crib real quick.
Man, oh man, what a blessing, what a moment. My brother, Dr. Umar. How you doing, man?
How's everything?
Man, everything's going great. I can't complain, man. Like I said, I can't go a day without seeing your content on the internet. So that means you're doing something good. Like honestly, like I'm trying to get like that, honestly. So I guess, you know, just for the average viewer, can you tell people a little bit more about who you are?
Sure. Dr. Umar Ifatunde. I'm a certified school psychologist. I'm a doctor. Clinical psychology. I'm a therapist.
You know what
I
he's
am
talking
a parent
about.
advocate. I am a Pan-Africanist, which is probably the most important hat that I wear. I'm author of 2 books, Psychoacademic Black Parent Advocate.
Where can we find it? Amazon?
DrUmarJohnson.com.
Okay, so he got his own website. Okay, my fault.
Private publisher, independent. And I'm currently working on finishing up an independent school, Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy, based in Wilmington, Delaware. We got a paint day coming up in about 2
Why
weeks.
he picked Delaware of all places? Do you know why he picked Delaware?
He said he was looking for schools, and that's the only one that would sell to him, like an abandoned school.
Okay.
And he was like, he went to New York, and he wanted like New York or something like that, but they wouldn't sell to him. He was like, and they was the only place that would sell to him.
Okay.
Because you know when they asked what you gonna do with the school, he's like, oh, I'm gonna have an all black school. He was like, when I said that, they kind of was like, nah. Even though I had the money, he was like, they was like, nah, we ain't trying to have like an all black school. He was like, I was like, that's racist.
That is racist.
I was
That's
like,
crazy, bro.
That's wild that you come to me and I got the money. Like, oh yeah, what you gonna use it for? Oh, make it an all black school so black children, you know, can love themselves and get in touch with the culture, and I'm gonna teach them stuff so they can, you know, don't be on the streets and stuff.
We don't want that.
We'll get back to you. It just never.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
That's wild. That's why he had to go there.
Our inspection. Hopefully we pass the inspection and we'll have a grand opening celebration for the community sometime at the end of the summer.
That's a beautiful thing. Open up a school. I always give any respect to someone open up a school because you're prioritizing the kids.
And we're doing it independently.
That's even harder. It's not
facts.
public. Okay, wow. No, I like the stuff you do because it's about black excellence. And
Absolutely.
my group, like I said, not only are we the #1 content group in America, I mean the #1 black group, but the #1 content group in general. Black, white, Hispanic. So we really are about black excellence, and that was one of the goals when we started this group. It's called AMP.
We're about, you know, maybe 5 or 6 million subscribers. That was one of the goals is, you know, showing people, hey, you don't gotta be outside with the stick. You don't gotta be outside with the Thule. You don't gotta be outside with the Draco, with the 9, with the 40, with the 50, with the 60, with the 70 cal. You can pick up a camera and vlog. Yeah, you can get in the camera, you can get sturdy. You know, you could do 20 V1s and
Absolutely.
and tell women, hey, hit a 360 for me real quick, and like see if she's thick or not. Like there's a lot of things you can do.
But we don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because we don't want to sexually exploit our women. One of the biggest problems that we have, your
trying to
generation
sneak
in
that in
particular,
there?
those younger than you, there's too much focus on the sexual objectification and exploitation of black women.
Okay, so that's fair, but what if she's actually
that's
like,
all
no,
women,
I'm being
though,
shivering now.
to
What if
be
she's
honest.
actually just so thick?
I think it's all thick women or women that look good in general.
Come on now. Come on now.
To a curvy queen. That's all I like.
Yeah.
But we have to be careful that we don't go so far in our attraction, right? That lust is now being used as a way to lynch our sisters and create an atmosphere where they have been permanently objectified
That's
for
true.
their sexual
It's a
attraction.
spin.
We gotta get into some of the hard-hitting questions now.
told you that made
do
me
you
spin
know what
sometimes.
a yacht is?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
This nigga's.
I'm gonna just think of a good
nigga,
example.
This
I
dude
mean,
Davis.
like, so
What it is, why you
it's like a woman with a big butt. So like, if you see that,
looking at a white woman?
Brother, come on. Booty is booty now. Come on.
Real crazy.
Come on, brother.
I'm looking at a white woman.
So, okay.
No, sir.
Come on, bro.
No,
So you can't see that and be
you better
like,
pull up some mixed race sisters.
Okay.
But you ain't giving me no slow money, no sir.
hey, she mixed with something, I think.
No.
So she's
She mixed
so you
with
can't-
something.
I saw you sneak a peek. I saw you sneak a
not
peek.
interested.
Hey, nah, he sneak a peek. I saw you. He said.
No disrespect to the Caucasian females.
Okay.
There's a lot of brothers who want them, like yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of them.
My biggest thing, and I've seen you talk about relationships time and time again. Like I said, I'm a Christian. I'm monogamous. And
Your
my
partner.
Yes.
What is her race?
Come on, you know.
What is she?
You know I love my queens, brother. Come on now.
Is she black?
Brother, come on.
Is she black?
Come on, brother. You know how I feel.
Say she's black.
Brother, come on.
She got black.
We in an all black.
it.
We in a black content
That
house.
don't mean nothing.
We in a the
That don't
number
mean
one.
not a
You
damn
just
thing.
push no
Nothing.
bunnyism like I'm
No, I
never
didn't.
seen.
No, I didn't. But I'm gonna
Is
explain.
she a black woman?
Brother, come on. What do you like? I'm not trying to just hand it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That nigga-
Yeah, she definitely, yeah. Okay. So the problem I'm having with my current relationship is because she is very out there. You know, this generation is very, they like to go twerk in the club. They like to go be ratchet and stuff like that. So it's like, my girlfriend, I'm trying to sit here and build a long living
And he a
Christian
real
life. I'm
therapist.
providing. You see this house. I mean, God has blessed me.
dead
God
ass
has blessed me.
terrorizing people.
And it's like she is
Terrorizing
out the
people.
club, at the club shaking ass with her friend. Like she, you know, have you,
Terrorizing.
Terrorizing,
Yeah.
nigga?
He be, when people ask him questions, he give them the therapist answer. He tell them all the time. That's what.
you seen the Ice Spice pose?
I've heard that. What is that?
Ice
Don't do
Spice?
that. I'd have said that.
I get shut.
Wait, you said pose?
Yeah, it's a pose.
What is it?
I'm gonna just show
I
you.
need to see it. It's expert. What is it?
I mean, can turn it to him. You're not gonna do it? Okay, all right, okay.
Come on, man.
Okay, so the
That type of part.
no, I know. But the Ice Spice pose, basically, she's bending over. And my girl is, I take care of her. I get her Prada bag, I get her Chanel, and she's in the club. And the thing that pissed me off the most, and the reason why I'm like, okay, you know,
How long have y'all been together?
9 months.
Y'all been together 9 months.
Yeah.
Have you expressed your disagreement with her public behavior?
1,000%.
Has it changed at all?
Slightly, but it's taking a step back. Like she's not in the club weekly. But the thing that's throwing me off right now is 2 weeks ago, she with my friend, and like my friends can't hang out. My girlfriend and my friend can't hang out, and he wasn't with this, but she started doing the Ice Spice pose on him.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How can you, or why haven't you, being the proud Christian brother that you are,
Yeah.
why haven't you given her an ultimatum?
Because I'm trying to save her, and I like I said, she's a big fan of
Are you trying to save her, or are you addicted to that booty yourself?
Oh, brother, Dr. Umar, come on, let's get him.
He spin.
If you
Nah,
are
he spin with that one.
Dr. Umar
as
spin.
committed to your faith as you claim,
Yeah.
how is it that you
He
spent
spin.
almost a year with a woman who doesn't sound like she's the least bit interested
No,
in Jesus Christ?
she's very interested in Christ and everything. Everyone has their
She go to
background.
church on Sundays
she-
and Wednesdays.
Brother, that's a life.
Like I'm not gonna lie, before we started dating, she was like definitely racking it up. She was going crazy in college. I see
But
potential.
why are you attracted to that type of a woman?
I'm not-
See, I want to deal with you more than her because we can't.
She's a big fan of you, by the way.
Okay, I see.
I told you,
appreciate
Dr. Umar
my
got some good points to him.
And I'm gonna give her 40 lashes for doing the Ice Spice. But listen,
Okay. What do you mean the lashes? Is that...
whipping post.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
metaphorically, not
Yeah,
literally.
I know, we know. Well, cause like my girl, she has a percentage of black hair. Like I like, you know.
Wait, stop. Ninja, please.
Ninja,
You
the
just
ninja,
said
please.
my
She got a
wife, my
percent.
woman got a percentage of black.
100%. What'd you say?
Wait.
Wow, I let the milk you put
No, wait. We gonna run that. Oh, we got to run this back. You just slid something in on.
Okay.
First of all,
Hey, Dr. Umar.
this race African is still African.
Yeah.
I believe in the one black parent rule. If you got one black parent and you psychologically identify as African, you one of us.
She 100% psychological.
But you
Jim
said
Crow,
she
remember
has
the one
some
drop
black.
rule?
You hear Kai screaming in the
But we
back.
need to know what the percentage
As a matter
is.
of fact,
Because if she got 1% black, she ain't black.
Baby, can you come in here? She's in the building today.
Okay.
I'm gonna introduce her.
What is that?
Okay, I
What's
seen
the
this.
ethnicity?
I seen this part. She went
mother
in
is
for a
watching the
fucking
father.
hug.
Okay, the reason I'm having a hard time is because I don't want to miss like.
Hey, baby.
Look how he looked at her.
Hey, you want to laugh right now hard as
Good
hell.
afternoon, likewise. No hugs, please.
Okay.
And then you could come to her. Is everything in the shot? You can come to her.
We having a conversation. How you-
Come on, sit here, bro. Okay. Yeah. So, come on, we gotta get cozy now, brother. Come on.
No, go ahead.
So I was telling Umar, My issue with you is that you be in the club. You talked about, I don't even know what the term is, swapping or switching partners one time. Like, I just feel like you should be more loyal to me.
But I just feel like I'm more happy whenever I'm out there.
So, but you've said several times that I'm making.
Yeah, you
Excuse
did.
me, my brother.
But I was just
That's my problem.
I have a question, young lady. Your name?
Tori.
Pleased to meet you, Tori. What is your ethnicity, Tori?
I'm white.
Okay,
She got a
and what
percentage
are
of black hair.
hold on.
Yeah.
What are the if you don't mind me asking, your father's ethnicity and your mother's ethnicity?
My dad is, I think, European.
Italian,
I
Greek,
don't know. I think Polish.
Irish. Okay, maybe Polish. Your father and your mother is.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
but definitely Caucasian.
But this is the
Okay.
thing, Umar. Look at my.
He said you had a percentage
look
of
at my
black
background.
in you.
Look at my background. I got this woman on my background.
Have you ever done any DNA testing to ascertain if you had any African blood?
No, but my mom has. I just don't know what the results were.
Okay,
But there was African.
okay. But your mother, if I saw her, would clearly appear to me as a Caucasian female.
Let's all
As
skip in
do
because the
you.
shot's wide. Can we all get closer? Come, can you scoot over?
No, you're fine. You're fine, Tori.
Okay, yeah.
I would disagree with him being with you.
He said, "You're fine. Don't get no closer. You're
Hey,
fine."
why don't we play that?
Not because I have an issue with you as a human being, I want you to understand, but because I have an issue with him as a black man who I feel should have chosen a sister out of loyalty to the
But
community.
she's like a sister.
So it's not a dismissal of you. You understand me? It's a loyalty to us that I think a lot of black men take him. He's a successful young brother, doing very well for himself, and instead of getting a sister, he gets a Caucasian woman. And that represents a significant
What if the sister didn't want him
as a
like Childish
African
Gambino?
Someone who is
Then
What if the sister don't want you like they did Childish Gambino? That's all I want to know.
His reply is, "There's a sister out there for everybody."
So I'm supposed to be just dry 40-year-old virgin until I come across the right sister that want me?
Essentially.
trying to build my people.
The most important thing to me is I want to get your advice because I think that you have a genuine understanding of relationships and people. I need her to stop swinging. She's trying to get us to start swinging. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the term.
Swinging.
We can.
Y'all being intimate with other people.
I was gonna say, stop acting like you don't know what that shit
I'm not
means.
doing that.
I'm completely against anything non-traditional. Okay? But I couldn't even give you the advice because I cannot approve of the relationship itself.
Brother, you can 100% give me advice.
Although I can respect this young lady.
Why did you think it was okay to twerk with my friend?
I felt like he wanted me to.
What in the fuck?
Don't curse at me.
I'm not using profanity. I'm not using profanity with you. I'm simply saying, if you think my close friend, who I play basketball with, who I go to the gym with every day, if you think putting my partner, who I'm trying to uplift as my queen, if you think rubbing your butt against him in the club is respectful, I think you're completely wrong. And I know you can agree with that.
But I don't agree with you. I feel like it was fine. We were just living in the moment.
And one word she always tries to use is insecure. She tries to say I'm insecure.
Because you are.
Let me interject.
Okay.
That is an issue that the two of you will need to discuss. I cannot lend any of my professional insight because I do not agree
With the
But
relationship.
that's the problem. But it's not even just the relationship. It's just the fact that she's trying to fuck with other like.
But you can mess with other girls.
And you're using the
I'm
N-word.
not doing it.
And you're using the N-word, which you should not be using at all. But you're
He didn't
using
even say
in the
it.
presence of non-African people.
He was about to say it, but he didn't say it.
Absolutely not.
What?
I only drink
is what I'm
chocolate
talking
milk.
That's very disrespectful. And this is
But you're just being insecure.
No, this is where I go. No, this is not okay. Why am I gonna provide for you? Why am I gonna provide for you?
Because at the end of the day, it's still just me and you.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna need y'all to table that, handle that on your own time, and we can get back to our conversation, unless our conversation is over, because I don't agree with interracial relationships, so I don't even feel comfortable being a part of this three-way conversation. The
I don't
decision,
even
my
like
dear brother.
you using the word three-way around her because she always getting like.
It was nice to meet you.
Like what?
I just feel like the conversation wasn't really done.
Oh no, I'm leaving. You better
Why do you
not
feel like it is?
Sorry, you gotta excuse us.
If you value black women, you would keep searching until you find the one that you
Told
You
you.
don't value black women, you value white women. You are a bunny hopper.
Oh, I'm not.
I don't believe an African can have a Caucasian soulmate. And it's an insult against her that you're only with her for what she can do for you as it relates to your career.
I agree.
Damn, you on his dick. God damn. Get off his dick. God, leave.
Why though?
Huh? Why what?
Why should I have to?
Get off. What you have to what?
Get off his dick.
That right there is disrespectful to me. That's disrespectful to me.
If he's down, I'm down. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Nigga shook his head.
Either interracial dating or non-traditional forms of sexual intimacy. I don't believe in twosomes, threesomes. I'm not into that.
I will say he has been saying multiple times he's gonna have 2 black queens. So I don't know if he was joking. Because now he talking about he in the tradition. I'm like, hey, you was talking about you was gonna have 2 black queens, which I was like, damn. Which I was like, that's cool. Let me put this back in, y'all. That's cool. Like, I support, you know. But I see why people have an issue with Dr. Umar. If you were like mixed or.
But he said he cool with mixed as long as you
identify as black.
Yeah, as long as you have one black
black
parent, you have to identify as black. He is okay with you.
Yeah, he's okay with you because he feels. He said this many times because I watch his videos and I watch when people interview him. He was like, we as people have lost our identity so much, it's okay to just disregard our blackness. And he was like, that's what I feel. That's what he feel a lot of people are doing when they mixed or they get a white woman. I was like, there's some truth to that.
Is it just white women or just other races in general? Because I see him more talk about whites.
Yeah, he's more focused on white women, focused on white people in general because of slavery and all that. And he was like, it's still going on. He was like, even though maybe that particular person, because he's like, they may not be prejudice, because there's a difference between prejudice and racism. They might not be prejudice, but there's still a little racism in there because of the way we grew up in America. He was like, you're even us. He was like, we used to see if I see a dark skinned brother, and he got a hoodie on, and he hoodied out and all that, I look at him a certain way, and that's from being just an American. He was like, so if we thinking about that ours, what are they thinking about? He's like, look at it like that. He's like, not saying all white people. He'll say that all the time. I don't hate white people. I'm saying we got to be cautious of them because they'll still do it, which they still do. How many athletes gonna got locked up because a white girl that said he did something to me? And then now all of it's coming, especially now it's coming out years later. They didn't do nothing, and there's no repercussion for it. I spent 20 years in prison, and I just gotta accept it. My life got thrown away. Yeah, that your life got thrown away. Well, I was mad at him. And you just shrug your shoulders. I don't date white women off the simple fact of that alone. Yeah. So I understand where he's coming from, but I don't be. Every time I've seen a clip or anything of him, he is always talking about white people or white women. So I didn't know because I don't really follow him like that. So I don't know if it's just all races. It's all races, or just white people. It's all races. And he explained he explained why. He was like, to be honest, he was like, we supposed to benefit our people. He was like, Asian people, Mexican people, they usually benefit their people from marrying their own. He was like, but we usually other races, like, we love everybody, we forgive everybody. He's like, why are we always forgiving everybody? Everybody fuck us over and do this and do that to us, and we just forgive it. And he was like, no. He's like, I'm drawing a line in the sand. We got to stop doing that. He was like, it's cool for an Asian to say she only dates Asian. That's fine. But he's like, when black people do it, it's an issue. It's an issue. We can't. He's like, black love is an issue. Mm-hmm. He was like, and then he's like, we kind of the only people that down. If I'm dating a white girl, I don't date black women because they loud or da 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 da. He was like, nobody else does that. So he's like, I'm black love. That's why he's so hard on black love. He was like, I understand. He was like, I don't hate nobody. He's like, I just don't approve. And he's like, that don't mean we not cool. He's like, yeah, he ain't gonna approve of me because I definitely got a Mexican girlfriend. He said, he's like, if you have a Mexican girlfriend, he's like, I'm not gonna be like, nah, fuck that brother. Mm-hmm. He's like, I just don't approve. I just want to know where, because every time I see a clip, it's just white Because he said he's sick of brothers,
which is understandable.
He said sick of brothers dating white and talking black. And he was like, that was always the thing in the civil rights movement. He was like, even his hero Frederick Douglass, which is his hero, married a white woman later in life. He's like, I still got an issue with that. He's like, he did so much for black people, he get a pass. He's like, I'm gonna be honest. He's like, because Martin Luther King, they talk about all them sex tape with Martin Luther King. He was like, if Martin Luther King was banging white women, I got a problem with that, but he did so much for black people, and people try to tear down his legacy for whatever reason. He was like, and now it's mainly black people, which I've seen on Facebook on Martin Luther King Day. I've seen people we go to school is like, what did he actually do for us? And I'm like, damn.
That's because they talking about the whole ending segregation. We had like,
I know what they're talking about. And we had our own doctors and stuff. That shouldn't, and that's what he talks about that too. He's like, we shouldn't have been crushed when we came together.
Yeah, that
He's
is
like, we were so
true.
easily crushed when we came together. It's ridiculous. He's like, that's why I'm like black everything, because we had everything, and then when Martin Luther King wanted us to be equals with everybody, we conformed to them instead of standing on our own, and lost a lot of doctors, towns in general, and
they was destroying towns before
before that. But now that he's like, they just crushed us damn near all around. He was like, all around when we indoctrinated. He was like, we just was like, okay. And
we came from we was literally slaves.
Yeah, 100%.
So I understand why niggas want to end segregation. 100%. But I 100% agree with what he's saying. We shouldn't have been crushed that easily or conformed to them. It should have been like an equal.
Yeah, he's like, we still should have had our own doctors. We still should have had our own this and that. He's like,
but technically that wouldn't be ending segregation if we still had separate everything.
No, he's like, what he's saying, like you said, they crushed everything.
Yeah,
we got gentrification. They just gentrified all the black. Before they was leaving us alone. Then when we came, Martin Luther King, we gonna be one. I'm gentrifying all this. Yeah. This ghetto's yours. He was like, and then we just kind of let it happen. He's like Black Panthers stuff up, but he's like, in general, we kind of rolled over for it. Yeah. And we still do. He's like, look at New Orleans. They kicking niggas out of New Orleans that after the terrible thing that happened, the levees broke.
Hurricane Katrina.
Now they're rebuilding houses way more that they can't. People there can't go back to New Orleans because they can't afford that now. So who's gonna move there?
I get it.
Yeah, he was like, he's like, I do sound crazy sometimes. He's like, I do realize I sometimes don't articulate myself the best, but I'm passionate with this shit. I was like, I understand. You saw and you understood, like a lot of black people, a lot of black people just like, this is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, it ain't much you can do. That's how they look at it.
And that's why he get mad. That's how they look at it. That's why he get mad. He's like, he put it all, and I will give him credit because he put it all on himself. He's like, it's our fault. He don't say it's just us. He's like, it's our fault, mine included. He's like, we could do a lot more. We don't, which I respect him for that.
Yeah. And I'm not into bunny hopping, so no thank you.
What if I change your mind?
No, let's stop. I'm gonna get her Uber. Please give me a second. I'm gonna get her Uber.
Well, Dr. Umar thinks I'm getting her an Uber to leave. I'm actually talking to her about how this is the final time she's gonna have a chance to riz this man up. I walked in first and told her to come out a few seconds afterwards so she could approach Dr. Umar.
Well, Hebrew Israelite.
Let go, y'all.
Hebrew Israelite is different. Hebrew Israelite is different.
I just really feel like you would like to try something new.
No, I would not.
Oh, what do you mean?
Hebrew Israelite is different
I'm not talking to you.
because they are a black consciousness religious movement. You feel me? We're talking about traditional Christianity tends to be colorblind. And in being colorblind, he was raised without any loyalty to the black community. And that's what allowed him to end up
She got at least 3%
with a
error. She got at least 3% error.
Yes, so that's not really going against what you've been saying then.
No. See, the problem here
How
is
much percent he want in there?
a very serious
No, he don't
problem
believe there's no
in the
percent.
black
He said, I'm rolling with the Jim Crow thing, the one drop rule. He's like, y'all said the one drop rule counted and made it a law. I'm rolling with it.
In the world, mockery.
Of black men not being loyal to black women. I think you're making a mockery of it.
Guys, shut the fuck up!
And see, I wouldn't expect her to understand because it's not her responsibility to.
And he's talking with that, and you wanna ask him to join us in bed.
Yes.
What type of horse shit is that?
You're calling me a hoe?
Yes, because you're asking to sleep with one of my guests.
I'm surprised he ain't leave.
I already told you what my views were before we ever got together. And you agreed and you stayed. So if he's interested, I'm interested.
Really not interested.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, Tori. Thank you.
Positive?
No, thank you. Yes, ma'am.
You can't even look me in the eyes?
I'm absolutely positively sure.
I'd have fell out, nigga.
Severe eye contact with my girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, you making some eye contact with my girl.
I see the signs, too.
No, chill out.
I see them.
No, there's no
too.
signs. There's no signs.
I see the signs. I'm going with him.
This Negro.
Yeah.
All jokes aside.
What he call that man?
Who, Dr. Umar?
Yeah.
He said this Negro. He definitely calling niggas Negroes.
You going what?
We gotta go back a little
I see
further.
the signs. I'm going
Nah,
with
he
him.
said just Negroes is.
He still say nigga from time to time. He's like, you gotta catch me out of pocket.
But you
And he's
fuck me
been
too.
excommunicated from the black.
Whoa, now.
How you gonna excommunicate? Be excommunicated.
Come on. Stop it. Nah, it's bigger. No.
Men who are not loyal to the black community, we kick them out.
He won't even want to give you a
He's
hug.
going to get some paperwork in the mail.
That's crazy.
That lets him know we're snatching his melanin.
Whoa!
How you snatch somebody's melanin is crazy.
I'm black.
Dr. Umar funny as fuck.
And let you know I am absolutely not interested in being with you or any other Caucasian woman.
I didn't even know that nigga was still around. The one they used to call Lil Tecca.
Nah, you.
Whoa! Come on.
I would pray for you. D.
I can't get a handshake no more?
I'll give you a pound.
Brother, come on. You can't give me a
I can't give you a handshake.
All right. You have a birthday, Dr. Umar. Thank you. I appreciate you coming.
Oh, man, it was great.
Yeah, thank you.
So we successfully had this woman rizz up Dr. Umar, and of course, he stood on business and respectfully declined multiple times. After this was over, I wanted to comfort Dr. Umar and let him know the truth about the situation.
Hey, Brother Umar, I'm going to go ahead and get it to myself. I want to thank you once again. I do want to tell you, I'm 100% joking. I did thoroughly enjoy the conversation. My only girlfriend is a black girlfriend. Of course, I'm pranking you. Hey, brother.
Y'all look fake.
Brother.
y'all look fake.
And we want to appreciate you for not taking it too serious, man. Being very lighthearted. So I appreciate it. I can't even get my fist bump still.
Negro, let me see.
Insane.
Nah, that's what's up.
He said, let me see it.
Let me see it. That's what's up. That's what's up.
He said,
He said, you still get the fist bump until I see your girlfriend.
Hey, Dr. Umar, man, like
I still gotta watch that the Yachty and Dr. Umar because I seen clips on TikTok about it.
Yeah, he broke it. Because he talked to that was a great conversation. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good conversation because he was honest about it. He was like, "Why is it an issue of us having black everything?" He was like, "We not saying we don't like white people. We not saying we don't like Mexicans, Asians, none of that." We was like, "I think." He was like, "Well," he used it for instance. He's like, "I don't like the movie, The Black Panther." He's like, "I do to an extent." But he was like, my main problem is like the black versus the black. He was like, it was basically American black versus African, and he's like, that's a real life thing.
That is a real life.
He's like, that's a real life thing, and he's like, I hate it. He's like, I hate it. So he's like, that's my thing about that movie is that we should come together. He's like, even though he was like, it ain't like we. He was like, some Africans have, but he's like, majority of us, slavery. So he was like, it's not our fault. He's like, we can't just move back to Africa like it's all peaches and creams.
Yeah.
And is it more?
No, that was the Rage. Rage reacted to it.
Oh, and he just. That's why I was like, because at first I was like, this nigga wildin'. I can do what I want, nigga. And that's how I took it. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I took it. He's like, you're not gonna tell me who I can sleep with, and I still feel like that way. Don't get it twisted. But I see where he coming from. He just expressing, why can't I teach my kids they should love black women? Why is that an issue?
There shouldn't be an issue.
He was like,
I just was trying to give understanding because every time I see a clip of his,
you gotta watch
it's
the whole
always
thing,
him talking about. I didn't know if it was all races or just white because I don't never see him say other races.
He's like, all right. He's like, he dated for the Afro Latina, and he was like, we broke up because she told me she didn't identify with black.
So that's understandable.
He was like, it wasn't nothing crazy. He's like, we just, separated ways. He's like, I want my kids to be raised black, Pan-African. He's like, that's what I want. He was like I said before, he's like, when Asians date Asians, nobody say nothing. They just say, oh, that's just their community. We do that. It's an issue. You don't know what you're missing, brother. Da, 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 da. He's like, why can't we just like everybody else.
I've never had
that's his main point.
I've never had any. Boy, I can't speak for everybody else, but I've never had anybody be like, "Oh, you a sellout." Well, besides somebody on YouTube. No, I'm saying like nobody personally. Like oh, you a sellout because my girlfriend is Mexican.
We also live in an area where it's we live in
we live in an area where it's like I get it, but I'm saying besides on YouTube, I've never been called a sellout because
you're dating Sasha.
Yeah, but I didn't always just. It was I ain't had that many girlfriends. I only had like 3, but I'll talk to, mess around black girls all the time. It just happened I ended up dating a Mexican girl.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, you don't hate nobody. He said that. He says, I was like, I don't hate white people. He was like, I just don't think I can be pro-black and be with a white woman.
Me personally, I don't want to date a white girl. I think it's more from the fact that they always be wanting to be victims.
Oh, the Jonathan Majors thing?
Yeah, it was before that.
I hear what you're saying.
Every video or movie or TV show or anything I've ever seen in real life. Anytime it came with a white woman or white girl and you get in an argument or y'all get into a fight or you do something she don't like, they always cry victim and we get slammed hard immediately. They don't even try to investigate it or nothing. We are guilty. So I've just said I'm cool on that altogether.
Yeah, I feel you. Because that's real life shit. That's honestly real life shit. Like we talked about all those sports people that was supposed to be great and they was on their way and then he did something to me in 10, 15 years. And then you find out later it never happened.
So that's what it is for me.
I feel you.
That off alone just strayed me off white girls and women and chicks in general.
Nah, I feel that. I understand that. That's a real fear, though. That's like people don't understand. That's a real fear. Like, I don't want you to, say I did anything because the court gonna look at me and look at you and be like, oh, that nigga's guilty. But yeah, man. Go ahead, like the video. I know we was talking long-winded, but this is a subject that I feel about, man. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Dr. Umar's other videos. He really doesn't like Black Panther 2. He was like, I'll say this and then I'm gonna wrap this ish up. He was like, he don't like how Namor's people, he was like, I think Mexicans should have their own superhero and hopefully they get it.
Neymar. He an anti.
Yeah. He said, I want them to have their own superhero, all that expresses their culture, but he's like, I don't want it at the expense of our people. Because he was like, they came and destroyed Wakanda in the movie. He's like,
if you've been in the comics, that actually.
He said that actually, he said, they actually had, but he's like, damn. He's like, they made us look. He's not had me die. He's like, they made us look crazy. He was like, we just got the Black Panther. He was like, we just got this shit. He's just talking. He's like, it's just like, man. And he's like, he's like, in the movie, we're the most technological anything. We should have been prepared for dudes underwater. He's like, that's all I'm saying. I'm like, oh, he funny as hell, but he has some truth to that. Anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know we post, because we post 2 to 3 videos every day, sometimes even 4, and we post at 12 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Time, and we'll have a Davis playlist in case you want to check out just Davis's content that we react to, because we'll do more Davis videos. We also got Kai solo videos, Duke solo videos, Agent solo videos, Chris solo videos, and also the group AMP. We also got an AMP playlist for all their group stuff. We also react to RDC. We have to rap, all various artists, R&B, hip hop, underground rap. We react to whatever music we find fancy, whether it be country, whether it be K-pop, whatever we want. We'll check it out. So go check out our playlist. And also we do top 10 lists, so go check them out. But anyway, this is MBU Reacts. This is Tree. This is Green. And we'll holla at you later. Peace. You've been excommunicated from the black community.